Hi, and welcome to this all-standing cardio Tabata workout. Tabata is a form of high-intensity interval training. We'll have 20 seconds of high-intensity work, followed by a 10-second rest period. There's 8 rounds of that, so totaling 4 minutes. You're supposed to do the same move 8 times. If you guys work out with me, you know that's not happening, so we're gonna do 4 moves twice through. Then we have a whole minute break, and we move on to the next block. We have about 4 blocks, so totaling about 18 minutes of work. First, we'll do a quick warm-up, and then we'll start the timer and get into our work. So go ahead and join me. You will be going at your own pace. So starting with our warm-up, feet and ankles are lined up underneath those knees. Give me a little bend and then reach up. Little bend, swing the arms, reach up nice and high. And when you're ready, maybe add a heel lift, big reach. Each time making the movement a little bit bigger. Two more like this. Now reach forward towards me, come into the squat, hips come back, hands come on the thighs, chin up, drop all the way down. Then round the back, starting with the tailbone, and let's roll all the way up. Chin up, hips back, all the way down, and then rolling all the way up. Warming up that spine. Let's do that 2 more times. Chin up, hips back, drop and roll. 1 more. Hands on the hips, coming to a little step tap here, bending the knees. Let's add the arms reaching across the body. Few more like this. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms out to the side, turn the toes to the corners, and just give me a small little lunge here. Again, starting small, and maybe getting bigger as we warm up. And let's add a big arm roll and swing here. Big arm circle all the way to the back. Got a little bit deeper. Let's go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring it into a march here. Just walking in place. Now I want you to do 3 marches and 1 kick, alternating. So we go 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. Now it's important when we get started to remember it's at your own pace. So I don't want to hear any comments that it's too fast, because everybody is going to be totally different. But the idea is that you push yourself and you work hard to really get that cardio up, and then you get that break to bring the heart rate back down. Last one. Okay, now let's go ahead and do a quick little step touch. Some shoulder rolls again. Now let's roll the shoulders forward. Okay, first move is like that warm-up, but a big reach overhead. 20 seconds. Let's start the timer. Here we go. Make sure you're breathing throughout this whole time. And break already. You rest. Next step I'll show you is a V step, out, out, in, alternating sides. Here we go. Out, out, in, out, out, in. All moves are low impact, but if you guys want to add a little bounce to bring even more cardio, to level up the intensity, go for it. Okay, break. Next move is going to be a squat down, elbow to knee, squat, elbow to knee, other side. Here we go. You do you on that squat. Just going as low as your knees will allow, making sure your hips are sent to the back. Nice twist. Pick up the pace, final few. Nice. Last move is a hamstring curl. So heel coming towards the butt with the knee pointed towards the floor. And then we bring the elbows back. Here we go, join me. Again, you can add a little hop if you need to. And these are our first 4 moves, which we're about to repeat. And break. All right, going back, next round, again, starting with that step touch. Here we go. Big reach, and now you know what you're doing. See if you can level up a little bit. And break. Remember, next is that alternating V-step, out, out, and in. Same arm, same leg, alternating. Here we go. Are you breathing? Stay with it. And break. Next, squat, elbow to knee. Position those feet underneath the hips. Here we go. Squat, squat, and lift. Sit back on those heels with your squat. Exhale as that knee comes up. Nice job. And then finally, we have our hamstring curl with the elbow pull back. Here we go. Push your shoulders down and back. Try not to let them creep up at your ears. Add a little hop if you want, because guess what? This is our first round, the end of it. We get a whole 1-minute break. And break. Again, hold 60 seconds. Catch your breath. Grab a drink of water. Feel free to shake it out. Walk around a little bit more. But again, this is our chance to let the heart rate come down before we do our next round. 4 brand new moves. They're all kickboxing inspired. I'll go ahead and demonstrate the first move. Turning to one side, just one side first. We punch forward, we punch side, moving the arm front and side. Second round, we'll do the other side. All right, here we go. Start in 3, 2, and 1. Punch forward and side. You can just step that foot forward or put a little bounce on it like I am. Other arm is up, protecting your face as a guard. Oh, that was a quick one. Okay. Next, we have a front kick, alternating, throwing the arms down, reaching and pulling. Here we go. Kick it. Put a little snap in it. Cores pulled in, right belly button pulled into that spine. Keep up the pace. Halfway through this one. And break. Next, we're jumping rope, which for me, keeping this low impact is just kind of a shifting your weight side to side. with a speed bag overhead. Here we go. So get up on those toes. Small bend in the knees, a little bounce. Speed bag with those hands. So loose fists. We're going as fast as we can. Keep it up, almost there. Whew. All right, finally we have an uppercut with the same arm as leg coming out to the side. Here we go. I know those breaks are quick, aren't they? So it's like you're punching directly under someone's chin. If you want to do more in the legs, add that little bounce, go for it. And break. You made it. Same thing, one more time through. So now we're starting with the other side with our punches. Punching forward and side. Again, guys, I can't enforce enough. This is at your own pace. That's why it's not to music. Everyone's going to be doing different amounts. All right, next we have our kick with our arm pulled down. Here we go. Give that foot a little flex in front. Think about kicking with your heel. Doesn't matter how high it is. And done. Next, remember, we have jump rope or a little bounce with our speed bag. Are we ready? Here we go. My feet aren't leaving the floor. Just a little bounce. Quick, quick, quick. If this is too much for your shoulders, bring it down here. And rest. Last move before we get another whole minute off is that uppercut, foot to the side. Here we go. Shoulders down and back. Tummy in. Final few, pick it up if you want. And break. Whole minute. Woo. Shake it out. Couple deep breaths. Grab some more water. So important to stay hydrated. And you'll be happy to know we're halfway done with the entire workout. Stay with me. First move in our next block is jumping jacks. We usually just do 1 foot at a time. If you want to do a full-on jumping jack, then please do so. Again, it's just 20 seconds. So jumping jacks, here we go. And rest. Next, we have a heel dig, alternating feet in front, toes to the ceiling with a bicep curl. Use your own resistance with that bicep curl. Here we go. Shoulders down and back. Same thing if you wanted to add a little bounce. Again, my feet aren't leaving the floor. That just, again, makes it a little more intense. Next move, a little more dynamic. We've got a big step to the side, cross behind, hips come back as we reach towards the floor. Out and down. Take up the pace on this one. Try not to round the back. No problem if your hand doesn't reach the floor. Maybe it reaches the knee. But I want you to bend those knees. Whole torso going up and down. And rest. Whew. Okay, next we are back to a squat with a turned out heel tap alternating sides. Squat, heel tap. Using the inner thigh so the knee comes out to the side. And rest. All right, that was the 4 moves. We now repeat. So starting with the jumping jacks again. Here we go. Second and last time through. Maybe you want to do the full jack. Three, 2, and 1. Back to the heel digs with the bicep curls. Here we go. Adding that bounce or not. Give me a thumbs up if you're sweating. Like this video, it's a new format. Love to know how you guys like it. And rest. Next, we have the step, cross back, opposite hand reaching towards that floor. Here we go. Send your hips to the back of the room. Pick up the pace. Woo. Last one. Squat, turned out, heel tap. No big deal if you don't reach that heel. Just get that movement, opening up the hip, using the inner thigh. Last move in this round. Give me a little push because we get a minute break. Woo. Minute break. Stay with me, guys. One more round. Then we get to relax. Take a couple full deep breaths. First move in our last round is an alternating side lunge. Our legs, feet aren't going to move. We're going to turn the toes to the corners. Our arms reach straight up to the sky. We bend the leg, reach down towards the bent knee, back up, and then to the other side. Weight in the heels, lift, and we shift the hips back. Big reach, swoop down. Straight back, straight spine as we swoop down here. So try not to round the back. Oh, that's a quick one. Next, we have a toe tap to the back, alternating sides. And then we're going to push the arms forward. So working into those glutes. Here we go. Really resist. Push away from you. Next is either 2 steps to the side, reach up and down, or a little shuffle, reach up and down. You choose. Here we go. Bend the knees. 2 wide steps or shuffle. and relax. Next, just starting with the left side for our first round is tapping it back and running. Join me. Get that toe back and drive the knee up. Core engaged, slightly hinge forward and run. Woo! All right, guys, last time. Starting with the side lunge, alternating sides, reach up, back, and up. Hips coming back, making sure there's no pressure on those knees. It's all about the hips and glutes on this one. Last time, toe taps to the back with arms pushed forward. You can continue to do both arms, join. Or if you wanted to, you could just do one arm with that leg. You pick. Almost there. Keep up the energy. Relax. Next again is either the shuffle or 2 side steps. Reach up and down. Here we go. Shuffle, up and down. Knees bent. Nice little move for agility here. 5 seconds. And rest. Last move for real this time. Tapping back. Knee drive, make sure you're doing the other leg. If you're mirroring me, this time it is your right leg. Here we go. Shoulders down. Bring it all. I'm gonna feel so good after this. Breathe. And 1. Nice job, you guys. Woo. All right. We're gonna bring the heart rate down. Just take a couple minutes. Do a few stretches. Just give me a nice slow step touch here. And a nice slow march. Big inhale, arms come up. Exhale down. Two more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Feet come a little bit wider than hip width. Reach forward again towards me. Sit back in that squat. Then I want you to hinge forward, straightening the legs. Not dropping the chest too much here. Just feel a nice stretch in the back of the legs. Then we bend the knees. Round the back, roll up, starting with the tailbone. Let's do that one more time. We squat back. And hinge forward, straighten the legs, nice hamstring stretch. Then we bend the knees, tuck the tailbone, roll it up, finishing with the shoulders. Keep the legs here. We're gonna lean to the side, stretching out the hip and stretching out that inner thigh. Maybe take your arm up and over. And then let's come back to center. Shift the hips back. Straighten this left leg. An arm up and over. Release, come back to center. Arms out to the side. Crisscross in front. Nice shoulder stretch here. Walking the hands back. Give yourself a hug. Relax the shoulders down. Out to the side again. Crisscross other arm on top. A couple deep breaths. Proud of you guys, that was hard work. See, each time if you do this one, you can push yourself a little bit more. And relax. Arms up, reach it nice and high. Grab onto that right wrist. Gently pull yourself up and over. Back up top. Relax it down again. Big inhale, bend the knees up. Grab the left. Side stretch over. And come back up to standing. Release it down, shake it out. Do a couple wrist circles, whatever else you need to do. If you want more, you're ready for more, I will link an all standing arms workout after this video. Thanks for working out with me. Let me know how you liked it in the comments, and we'll see you next time.